Hi everyone, my name is Liudmila Khoklova and I am a PhD student at Tyndall National Institute, University College Cork. And today I want to present you my poster titled Can We Hear a Bad Knee? A non-invasive assessment of joint condition using acoustic emission monitoring. As many of us might unfortunately know, the knee joint is the joint that is prone to injuries and illnesses. Lifetime risk of developing osteoarthritis is more than 40%. Currently, there is no established cure and early diagnosis seems to be challenging. A variety of imaging technology can help us in assessing the knee condition, however, they do come with certain drawbacks, such as high cost, radiation exposure. Moreover, the majority of such technologies are available only at a clinical site. An interesting alternative would be acoustic emission monitoring. As any of you might notice, our joints tend to make noise and sounds such as clicking and grinding. And the question is, can we use it to identify what's going on with the knee and assess its condition? In that sense, acoustic emission can be a powerful tool to add to currently existing technologies. It is non-invasive, suitable for remote monitoring, telemedicine application, and it's inexpensive. It does have drawbacks at its current state of development, such as it is prone to motion artifacts and noise, it shows relatively low reliability, and we yet to determine what exactly we need to measure among all the noise parameters. To address these objectives, we developed a motion artifact resistant sensor mounting as well as the procedure to record it, and we tested on a group of people in a range of exercises. Moreover, we did a study on the cadaver specimen and we inflicted an artificial damage that would simulate osteoarthritis, and then we recorded acoustic emission from that damaged joint as well as compared it with the intact one. The results of those studies showed that using motion artifact resistant mounting of the sensor as well as constrained exercises such as cycling instead of the ones that can be freely performed such as squats indeed improve reliability. Moreover, we determined the optimal sensor position that is less prone to noise and artifacts, and we confirmed that increased number of acoustic events does indeed occur after the cartilage damage, and there is a significant difference between the parameters for non-damaged knee cartilage and damaged. So the next step in our study is to validate the technology against self-reported measures and functional assessment in a bigger cohort of people. So one of the preliminary results you can see on the screen, which show us the acoustic emissions of the person who does not have any complaints on their knees about their knees and the person who unfortunately does have issues with their knees. You can see that there is a significant difference, and we can see that by their acoustic emissions. In conclusion, we can say that acoustic emission monitoring can indeed detect the cartilage damage in the knee, and moreover, we managed to significantly improve the reliability of the method from previously reported values. Acoustic emission monitoring has the potential to be used in clinical practice. It can be a great addition to the currently existing technologies and one of the few methods that can be used in remote monitoring. It can be helpful in early osteoarthritis diagnosis and also can be a technology that will help to quantify the effect of disease-modifying drugs and therapies against this disease. Finally, we want to acknowledge that this work was supported by Science Foundation Ireland. We want to thank our participant and Assert Centre, University College Cork, for the support provided in this study. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at liudmila.khoklova@tyndall.ie.